Hi to all my fellow YouTubers. It's Zan again with part 2 of how music saved my life. Yeah, so I think I ended the first video about me meeting Bushwick on the streets of Houston. I was with my brother Nick Babineau, and we were walking, doing our little walk on the southwest side, and I ran into Bushwick Bill. And I don't know if I remember who he was. They weren't popular. They weren't popular. Well, they had just came out in Houston. They were popular locally. They hadn't reached that, like that global, international success. And, because Mind Playing Tricks on Me hadn't come out yet. But they were really popular in the South. And he was like, yeah, we need dancers. Where I went to the audition. I made it. And before you know it, I was leading and started in their videos. I Ain't With Being Broke, that main dancer, and the girl who had the mink coat. And Willie D took off the mink coat. That's me. And I was in my mind playing tricks on me. And I toured with him. I did the Public Enemy Apocalypse. I think it was 91 tour. It was so many different artists on that tour. There were Queen Latifah, MC Light, Naughty by Nature, Kid and Play. It was so many different ones. I can't recall all of them. Oh, Leaders of the New School. Of course, Ghetto Boys came right before Public Enemy because they had the hit at that time. It came out, my mind playing tricks on me. So, well, yeah, as I began touring with them, that song came out and got bigger and bigger. So yeah, and it was amazing because I remember I talked to Nick and I was like, Nick, should I do it? Because like I said in my first video, I grew up a Christian girl. And so I was really funny about, the sex stuff and doing anything explicit. And I was always a professional dancer after, all the studies I got in school. I was a professional hip-hop dancer, jazz, ballet. I had been studying those types of dance techniques all throughout school. The people on tour never knew that. They thought that I was just a stripper girl because we had to dance like strippers and do some really, really, really low down stuff on stage, you know what I'm saying, as far as dancing is concerned. And I was like, Nick, should I be doing that? I don't want to do that. He's like, Zan, you're going to meet people. Sometimes you have to do what you don't want to do to get to where you want to go, And I was like, that's true. And Nick was right, because once I was on that tour meeting all these different people, I met the Ghetto Girls in New York. They had a group called the Ghetto Girls in New York. Met Candace, Unique, and became friends with them. And after the tour that I got put off of because me and Scarface had a little thing going on, and then I found a girl, somebody was in his room, he didn't want to open up the door, and I went acting a fool. They called her Jay, and they was like, man, she gotta go. It was okay. But anyway, y'all find out all these things in my book. But my book, Runaway. And so anyway, yeah, I met them after that. I called Candace. She was like, yeah, come on, girl. I went to live with Candace in the Bronx in New York. And this is when I really, really, my career upgraded. I mean, wow, because all those different productions out there in New York, man, I was just doing all these major things, being a major. Some of my connections from Houston, like with the videos, the guys who directed I Ain't With Being Broke, he also did Cool G Rap's On the Run, and I ended up being Cool G Rap's girlfriend on the Run. I don't know if Jay-Z got that On the Run from Cool G Rap. I know Cool G Rap is one of his, one of his favorite rappers, and they all from New York. But yeah, so yeah, I played Cool G Rap's girlfriend in that video. I did a lot of different videos. I worked on MTV. I almost got a deal with In My Records. I turned down these deals with these record companies because when I was on tour with Ghetto Boys, I saw and heard a lot of things about the record companies, and these people were very unhappy with these record companies. So I was like, man, I'm not ever signing. And it makes it harder, it's difficult when you're independent and you're doing it on your own, but in the end, it's way more rewarding. Like people like Master P and people like Too Short, and these people who put their own music out, they get all their money. They don't have to worry about these record companies pimping them and whatnot. So yeah, and it got me off the streets of Houston. So that was another good thing, because I was on the streets of Houston, dating these dope dealers, and what I'm saying, and staying in different people's hotels. And it was just, for a young girl, I didn't need that. And so being in New York, man, I worked my butt off. I mean, I worked so hard. I started touring with y'all KK. Yeah, and that's when life became very exceptional. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there, and I'm gonna do this is part 2. I'm gonna do part 3. But as I always end in my videos, you guys, whatever you want to do in life, don't wait, don't procrastinate, get out of your head. 5% is planning, 95% is doing. Put some deadlines on those goals and just do it now. Till next time, my survivors, peace and love.